Hello everyone. Today we're going to learn how to tune our own mandolins. So first of all, you have to remember what your strings are. First string is the G string. Second string is the D string. Third is A, and the fourth is E. So you take your tuner. Yours might be little because you might have gotten it from Jam. Or you can also tune with your cell phone if you want to download a tuner off of Google. There's some free ones out there. But if you do it off your cell phone, you got to be by yourself in a room and make sure nobody's talking, or else it'll pick up everything that's in the room. But if you have a tuner that clips on, go ahead and clip it on to the top of your mandolin. And I'm going to make sure you can see my mandolin. Let me move that out of the way. So we're going to hit that G string, turn on the tuner like this, and you'll hit it, and you're going to mute the second string at the same time with your finger. So I'm holding it like this, and I'm hitting the first string with my pick, and I'm holding the second string. If you don't hold that second string, it will vibrate when you hit the first one, and then your tuner won't know which string you're trying to tune. So you can either hold it like this with your finger, or you can hit it with the pick and just rest it against that second string. There you go. All right. So now we look up at the head of our tuner. Let's see if you can see that. And can you see that it says G? See that G right there? That's good, because we're on the G string, so that should work out. See how it says F sharp when I'm talking? You don't want that. That little number sign after the F is a sharp. And if you ever see that next to the G, you're not on the G, you're on a G sharp. So you want to make sure it just says G. Now do you see how it's over in the yellow? That means it's too high. So what I'm going to do is take this peg, that's the first peg, and if you look at it, it links up with that first string here. And you follow it up, it's wrapped around that, and that's the peg for it. So you hit it, and you go below. You see how it's red now? Wait, let me make sure you can see that. All right, that's below, so I'm going to turn it the other way. And I want it right in the middle, right there. So you don't want it too high. Too high is yellow. Too low is red. And then just right is in the middle. So you see I'm not really turning the peg all that much. Just a tiny little bit of a turn will do it. What you don't want to do is turn it too much the wrong way and bust a string, because these things do snap and you don't want it to snap on you. But you won't, because you're not going to turn it that much. Alright, so we got our first one in tune. Now we're going to have to get the other G in tune. So I'm going to mute the first string that we've already tuned with my pick. Like that. And let's look up here and see what's going on. It's too high. So I'm going to go below, and now I'm going to move it right up into it. So the arrow is going straight up and down. Now your tuner might not have colors, but you just don't want that pointer to be too high or too low. So just make sure it's straight on. It's a little low. There it is. All right, so my G's are in tune. They should sound like they're both in tune with each other. All right, next string, say it with me. D. Good dogs always eat. So we've already done the good, and now we're doing the dogs. All right, so I'm going to mute my second string. I'm going to do this string, and I'm going to mute the second one, either with my finger or holding my pick. That's what I'm doing down here. Now, look up here. It says D, that's a good sign, but it's a little bit high. So I'm going to lower it. What you always want to do is you want to lower it to below what perfect. You don't want to come down from a higher pitch to make it perfect. You want to come from a lower pitch and make it perfect. And the reason for that is if you're coming from a higher pitch, it's going to loosen your string, and then while you're playing, it's going to adjust and it'll go out of tune more easily. So if you come from a lower pitch, it tightens the string at a good consistency, and it won't adjust while you're playing as much. So it keeps it in tune more. All right, so let's see that again. It's too high, so I'm going to go, here's my peg. I follow that string all the way up. We knew those were the two G's, were the first two, so we're right here. I'm going to go below. Notice how little I'm moving that peg. Okay, now it's below because it's red on mine. And then I'm going to go ease it up into perfection. All right, next one, another D. I'm going to mute that second string. Go below the tone. That's it. All right, we're moving on. Always. Good dogs always eat. A. Now, we've just done all four of these pegs. Now we're going to flip around and do this top peg over here, because that follows the A string all the way down, and that'll be right here. So let's look at this. That's too high. I'm going to go below and then go up into it. There we go. See how little I'm moving this. You don't want to move it a lot because you don't want to break a string. So the second A, next peg down. Wait a minute, I gotta shine on my tuner. There's perfect, but I'm gonna go below and come back up into it. Perfect. Nope, not perfect. Let me adjust that again. Sounds right. All right, my dog's sneaking up on me in the background there. All right, good dogs always eat. She heard me saying that, so she wants to eat, I guess. But we still have two more strings left to go. So now we're going to do the E string. Eat. And this is my peg right here. Go down, and then up into it. And then I'm going to do the last one. and checking it with each other. Now, what I always do is go back to your G strings and double check everybody. See, it's a little bit off. A's off. Not by a lot, but enough to make it hurt. And then I'm going to do a chord. Just a regular old D chord. That sounds right. So let's say you don't have a tuner. What are you going to do? Well, if you can get a piano and tune it by ear, at least one string, preferably the G down here, this right here will be the same. If you push the 7th fret, should be the same as the next string up, because that right there is a D note. That's G, A, B, C, D. So that's a D note, that 7th fret on the G, and there's your D note here. So that should match. Same thing with the next up. If you did the 7th fret on the D string, it should be an A. And then here's my open A. Same tone. Same thing with the next string up. 7th fret on the A should be an E. See, that's the same. So you can always tune by ear, and I'll teach you more of that when I see you in person. But have fun with it. Try not to break a string, and if you do, give us a call and we'll try to help you out. Have fun with it, and I will see you on Monday over the video. Bye.